Imagine a guy named Ethan. In his first year of college, Ethan was invisible. Average looks, average grades, no real social circle. He'd sit in the cafeteria, and people barely noticed he existed. Whenever he spoke during group discussions, someone would interrupt halfway through. Yeah, got it. And the conversation would move on. He'd share an idea, and nobody reacted. Then 2 minutes later, someone else would repeat the exact same thing. And suddenly, it became a brilliant insight. Ethan never understood why. Was he boring? Was he not smart enough? Was there something wrong with him? No. He was just socially invisible. And that's one of the most uncomfortable truths about human nature. People don't listen to your words first. They listen to your status. Then, second year happened. Ethan started building a small tech project alone in his dorm room. Nothing glamorous, no audience, no validation, no one cared. Until one day, the project got shortlisted in a national competition, and overnight, the atmosphere around him changed. The next morning, Ethan walked through the college corridor, and the same people who used to ignore him in the cafeteria suddenly smiled at him. Yo, Ethan, what's up, man? He smiled politely and kept walking. But internally, something felt strange, because those people hadn't changed. Deep down, knew they were here. Only one thing changed: the perception around you. That's when the real game begins. The moment status enters your life, people suddenly discover you, as if you were always standing there, but invisible until now. And the strangest part, most people don't even realize they're doing it. They genuinely convince themselves. Honestly, Ethan was always talented. Their memory quietly reshapes itself to match the new perception. That's the real power of status. It doesn't just change your future, it rewrites people's version of your past. A few weeks later, Ethan's project got featured online. One of the professors publicly praised him during an event. And now, the girls who used to reply after 8 hours started texting first. Hey, I heard about your project. Congrats. The seniors who never took him seriously started inviting him out for coffee. Bro, you were always sharp. You should have talked earlier. Ethan laughed, but he stopped feeling flattered, because now he understood something most people never do. This warmth, this sudden interest, wasn't really about him. It was about the new image surrounding him. There are two kinds of people in this world. The first kind changes their behavior based on status, without even realizing it. The second kind notices the pattern and stays quiet about it. Ethan slowly became the second type. Maybe you've experienced something similar yourself. The moment when you're still the exact same person. Same mind, same personality, same humor. But one thing changed. And suddenly people treated you differently. Your jokes became funny. Your opinions carried more weight. People who were too busy before somehow became available. It's a strange feeling. Part satisfying, part bitter. Because you realize this was never fully about you. Robert Greene once said something interesting. People don't just respect power, they want to stand near it. Because proximity to power becomes a form of status itself. When people were seen around Ethan, they felt more important too. That's the real social dynamic. Most people don't connect to who you are. They connect to the image attached to you. And until you understand that, you'll keep emotionally overvaluing every new connection that enters your life. But then Ethan noticed something even darker. As his popularity grew, he started becoming less available in purpose. Fewer posts, fewer appearances, slower replies. And strangely, people became even more curious. Where's Ethan these days? Is he working on something new? Bro disappeared. The same people who once ignored his presence were now noticing his absence. That's the psychology of scarcity. Constant presence rarely creates value. Absence does. The person who is always available becomes psychologically predictable, and predictable things slowly lose emotional weight. The person who appears occasionally stays in people's minds longer. And this doesn't just happen in dating. It happens in friendships, in work environments, even inside families. The moment people become certain that you'll always be there, your value quietly starts dropping in their perception. Not because they're evil, because they're human. Human beings naturally chase what feels slightly distant, and unconsciously undervalue what feels permanently accessible. But the darkest part of Ethan's story wasn't the rejection. It was the clarity that came after it. He stopped feeling angry at people. He stopped feeling angry at his old self. Instead, he understood something cold about the world. People treat you according to the signals you allow them to read. Status is a signal, and most people unconsciously decode that signal before deciding how much attention, respect, or emotional energy you deserve. Is it unfair? Yes, but it's real, and ignoring reality never changes it. So the next time someone suddenly becomes warmer toward you, the next time an old connection says, "I miss you," out of nowhere, or someone starts showing interest in your opinions after ignoring them for years, pause for a second and observe carefully. Are they responding to you, or to the new circumstances surrounding you? Because the people who understand that difference stop investing emotionally in the wrong places, and that is real power. Not being liked by everyone, but understanding